Welcome, Sacramento City College students, friends, and faculty. This episode, we're gonna switch it all the way up. We're going outside. The field, the track, and the gym. We're gonna go meet our athletes. It is officially March. That means midterms are on their way. That means we're this close to spring break, and some of our teams are also super close to maybe a championship. It's getting mad outside. We're gonna take you out there to meet with some of our teams and show you something different this episode. All right, guys, we're here with one of our freshman baseball players at Sacramento City College. Your name is?
Drew Brown.
Drew Brown. Nice to meet you, Drew. So word around town is you're a pretty good pitcher as a freshman here. Is that true?
I'd say so, yes.
What's your average best?
Like, good inning, good 2 innings, depending on if I'm coming out the bullpen or not. Probably like 86 to 88, 87, 89.
Okay, I want it to sound professional, but I don't know what that means. So explain a bit of what it's like to be a pitcher.
So as a pitcher, for me, coming in as a freshman, I am coming out the bullpen mainly, start a couple games here and there, depending on where we're at in the week or in the league and season. And like as a bullpen guy, 1 or 2 innings, I go and get 3 to 6 outs, throw my best stuff to the best of the best hitters in our league, and then I will, depending on how my velo is that day, I'll either make changes to my pre-workouts or post-workouts after I'm done throwing, and yeah.
So there's a bit of commitment to being a student athlete. How do you integrate being a student athlete, a student, and having a personal life?
So realistically, when it comes down to here, I have 6:30 weights, so I get up around 5:30, and then from 6:30 to 7:30, I'm in the weight room with the boys, and then after that, I'm either on a Zoom class Monday, Wednesdays, and other than that, like from end of lift to before we got to get hit for practice, I'm on the books. And then after practice, I go home, have dinner with my family, depending on how late their work goes, and then sleep. Sleep is very important.
Right, yeah, sleep is important, especially with like having so much on your plate, exerting your body so much throughout the day. Being a student athlete, how do you feel with the KHA department? Do you think that they're supporting you as an athlete?
Yes, our support group here is super, super good. Victoria Cornelius, our our department for counseling for athletic players, she helps us really good. I actually just am trying to switch my major, so it's like a little rougher, but she's helping me get through it and helping me like really get to what I want to really do.
So speaking of what you really want to do, what is that? Where do you think playing as a Sacramento City student here on the baseball field, where do you think that will take you in the future?
Realistically, I want to go to a 4-year, and if that works out, great. If it doesn't, hey, my time's done. Okay, I'll get to coaching, probably come out here like our other coaches and help out, and then if not, after a 4-year, I'd really want to play professional baseball or get drafted out of here.
Okay, so you have a couple of options. And with our KHA department, you feel supported and you think that that is obviously realistic for you. So one last question. With baseball being is this D2?
This is JUCO.
JUCO.
Junior college.
So being in JUCO, I'm not much of a sports fan, but it doesn't seem like the athletics department is as big as we want it to be on campus. How do you stay motivated being in the position at JUCO with like not all of the schools support at your games?
Honestly, I stay supported because the end goal is to get to the next level or to Division I, D2, NAIA, any of those, great as an end goal from a JUCO. But as long as I keep playing the game I love and going and farther in this game, like my parents' support, our coaches' support, our team support, like we're just all there for each other and we all push each other and make it the life that we want to do, and that's why we're here.
That's perfect. We're glad to hear that you have so much support surrounding your passion, and we hope that we can also provide more support as a campus, as a community here. Okay, really one more last question. What was it like becoming a baseball player here at SCC? Did you have tryouts? Were you recruited? What was that process like?
So coming here, I played for one of the coaches when I was 14, 15, and then I didn't know where I was going to go. I had a couple offers, but I was just like, hey, like, I could get these offers again after I go here because this school will be able to prepare me better for baseball as I go along in life. And realistically, I got recruited here heavier because they knew me and like they knew what I had to bring to the table and to this team.
Right.
And so I chose this because one, I'm from here, and two, it's like I'm always around an atmosphere, a great group of coaches and guys.
That's perfect. You always need to go where you're loved and you're supported. So we're really glad to hear that. We wish you the best of luck with your games. And now is the time that you guys have all been waiting for. I know in February we had a lot of fun with our candygrams, and we have one specific winner who is going to be able to come on the podcast and host with us if they choose, and also enjoy a special lunch with me. So that winner is Taylor Faye. Taylor Faye, I have your telephone number and your email, so make sure you're checking both so you and I can enjoy our lunch together and we can see you here at the Panthers Post. Congratulations! Period. Hey, Sac City students, we're here with obviously the MVP of the girls basketball team here at Sacramento City College. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Joyce Malumba. I'm a sophomore here at Sacramento City College.
I know that's right, Joyce. So word around town is that you are Sac's most valuable player. It hasn't been written in stone just yet, but what seems to give you that highlight about yourself?
Well, as you can see, I'm the tallest player on her team. I'm also leading first in the nation for rebounding and first in the state. So I do contribute to the team as for that as well, for rebounding. So
yeah, I did hear that you've been holding like state title for best rebounder. Mm-hmm. I got that right? Yep. Okay. Tell me a little bit about what it means to have that position, because I'm not really a sports person.
Yeah, so for me, I mean, it means a lot. It wasn't so okay. Last year I was second in the nation. I was still first as well, but it wasn't something I was like going towards. It just kind of happened. Yeah. So I'm like, for me, I'm just a natural rebounder. So for me, like throughout the season from last year, when he was telling me like, oh, you're first right now, this and third, like it just kept like it had that drive for me to keep on going.
Motivated you more.
Yeah, to keep me motivated, and leading on to this year as well. Now I'm first in both, so it's even better. So yeah.
And so your second year around, you are working toward the goal of being the best now. Last year, it just kind of fell in your lap.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. What got you into wanting to play basketball and making it this far?
So here's my story. So I've only played 2 years in high school. So I played my freshman year and I played my senior season. Okay. I wasn't like really planning to like play basketball afterwards because it wasn't something that was like really on the front of my mind. I was just like going to school and everything.
Right, focused on classes.
Yeah, so I was planning to go to some school in Arizona, but Coach Caleb, he actually came to one of my games, and he said that he really liked me.
Yeah.
And like even though he told me that, I still wasn't like leaning towards basketball or anything, but one of my teammates from last year, her mom talked to my mom, and then my mom kind of like convinced me to like, test out the waters and everything. So now I'm here. So
great.
That's how like my journey went.
I like to hear that. It feels like this is your destiny, because you had other plans in your support system, and you, of course, decided to get this way. You got into the basketball field, and you're crushing it. Yeah. So congratulations on that. We hope to see more of you.
Thank you.
What do you plan on doing with this in the future? Where do you see your basketball career going?
Well, as of right now, so obviously this is my last year at a JUCO, so I'm planning to go to a four-year university to continue still playing basketball. I do have a couple of offers from a couple of schools, D1 and D2.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So as far as that goes, I know I want to play all throughout my 4 years, so I'm going to take that time to keep on playing. pretty much.
Good luck with that. I love to hear that you're passionate about the sport. Me and my crew were just having a discussion about the fact that women's basketball and women's sports in general don't get a lot of notoriety. And so with that, how do you stay motivated and so passionate and excited about your sport when the rest of the world doesn't give you the same excitement?
You know, at the end of the day, you're doing this for yourself, not for everybody else. So for me to like watch other WNBA players, other college basketball players at the 4-year level and everything, like South Carolina, for example, North Carolina, like seeing teams like that and the players just to see like their grit and motivation, it also gives me the motivation to keep on playing and see like I could be like them. I could be at their level as well. I could hang with them. So
yeah, representation matters as well. So I'm glad to hear that, you know, you're focused on you. You can never move around the world worried about what others think of you. So I'm proud to hear that. And manifesting for the future, if you were to go NBA, WNBA, what teams would you be most likely to choose if you had your pick?
Okay, it's a bit biased, but the Aces, I love their team.
Okay.
So yeah, that or I'll say Liberty. That's a reach, but for me, those are my two top picks for anything. But
okay, that's good to hear. Those are two pretty popular now. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a huge sports person, but I've heard of both of those teams before, and not too high reaching. We definitely believe in you, Joyce, and we hope to see you on either of those WNBA teams in the future.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time, and if you could do any promos or announcements for the students on the campus that support you, what would that be?
Just keep going. Don't stop. Just be motivated. Keep your head high. Don't let a brick wall stop you from what you want to accomplish. Just always keep going because there's always going to be bumps along your journey. So, yeah.
I know that's right. Thank you so much for those words of wisdom, and we appreciate your time today, Joyce. Good luck with your season, and we'll see you at the games.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Medical redshirting, so I wasn't able to practice or anything at the time, so I was just rehabbing my knee, and then now I'm back to playing. So,
well, welcome back.
Congratulations.
I myself know what it's like to deal with a medical injury and kind of just like getting back into action after.
Yeah.
But I'm not an athlete, and so what is that process like when you're, you know, on your grind doing your thing and then you have somewhat of a setback? How did you get back to this position of confidence in playing?
It takes a lot. It's a lot of like, it's mentally and emotionally strenuous, of course, because go from doing something you're used to doing like on a day-to-day basis, and then for a certain amount of time it stops, and you're kind of in a position where you're like, I don't really know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, who am I right now?
Yeah.
So it's definitely hard, but when you have like, for me, family, friends, and then now coaches who support me all the way through and truly believe in me, it's easy to come back and be like, okay, like I just have to be myself, put in the work, and then I'll be fine.
That's good to hear. That's definitely a bit of a mental health journey that you went through.
Yes.
And I'm glad to see that you're out on the other side today. I mean, you're glowing, you're beautiful, and you look confident and ready to play. So I'm glad to see that you're back in this position. Do you think that the KHA department helped you with your healing and like the conditioning of your healing and stuff?
I would say yes. The athletics department really helped me. We have good athletic trainers who definitely make sure we're on top of our P's and Q's when it comes to rehab and are on top of us, like watching us, making sure we're doing it correctly.
Right, so, and taking care of yourself.
Exactly.
That's really good to hear. Now that you're back in action, where do you plan on going in the future with your basketball career?
I would love to play at a D3 or NAIA for sure, but if that I'm definitely working on it. I'm putting in the work for on and off the court for sure. But even if that weren't to happen, I would love to still play club ball and call it 4-year at a college. And I'll probably stay local, like Sac State, if I don't get any offers. So yeah,
I think you'll get some though. Good luck with that.
I appreciate it.
Of course. are pretty fond of you so far.
I hope so.
Did you do track in high school?
I did. I actually ran with Coach Knowles in high school, so I knew of him coming here. I ran from sophomore to senior year.
Okay. And so you got recruited?
Yes. I also play volleyball here, so I got recruited for volleyball.
Oh, shit.
And then my track coach told me that he coached here, and I was like, well, why not come here and do both?
Right. That's pretty fun.
Thanks.
How are you managing to juggle track and field, volleyball, being a student, having a personal life?
It's a lot, but honestly, my motivation is just because I love it.
Yeah.
I literally just love doing it all. I love being busy. I love having stuff to do.
Yeah.
I'm working to get my degree in kinesiology. I love volleyball. I love track and field. I work. It's just stuff that I love doing. So it's not even like I have to work for it so much. It's just
like, this
it's
is
just
what
there.
my
It's
day
just
is
my
like.
day, right?
I love that for you. We hear a lot about athletes being passionate about, their specialty in their athletics, but very rarely do you hear it with that much excitement. Sometimes they're trying to sell themselves on the passion.
Right.
But for you to be so busy and still enjoying it all and not feeling overwhelmed and still managing time, that shows that you're like really passionate and excited about that. So that's good to hear. I love that energy. Where do you plan on going with, because like you're multi-talented with sports. So did you want to continue in a career with either of the two?
Honestly, I'm kind of going with the flow right now. That's the only thing that's not planned.
Yeah.
I do coach. I love coaching. I love just like seeing kids learn. It's just it's so like amazing to me just seeing their like eyes light up when they finally get something. So I want to keep coaching. That's my main focus on how I want to stay with sports for the rest of my life. I would love to keep playing at least for the next couple years, either volleyball or running track or both. Who knows? But coaching for sure is something I want to keep.
Wherever the path takes you, as long as you continue to be consistent with your passion. Yeah, that's really good to hear. Oh my gosh, I'm taking it back. And so with you being in multiple athletics on campus, do you feel supported by your coaches, by the campus itself?
Absolutely.
By the whole like KHA department?
For sure. I think just right off the bat, coaches were the most amazing to me. I've made the most bonds, even if it's not the coaches or the people here, it's the people here. Just the teammates I've made, the friends that I've made. It's just an amazing community, and I love being here.
That's really exciting to hear. I love that for you. We want a lot of our campus to feel the same way about the support on campus. We feel like athletics would be a good way to garner more support.
For sure.
And so what do you think incentive is to get people to come out and support your volleyball games and your track and field meets?
Ooh, honestly, I mean, it's free.
Okay, I don't think a lot of people know that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have your student ID, getting into games and stuff, it's free. So I always invite all of my friends. It's better, like, if you're trying to make friends that play sports, because then it's like, oh, like, so-and-so has a game tomorrow, like, let's all go. So it's just supportive. It's so much fun being there and cheering on your friends.
Yeah.
And, like, we have, like, sophomore night, which is, like, senior night in high school. So, like, making posters and stuff, just supporting your friends. It's so much fun. It's so amazing to see everyone there.
That is super exciting. Hopefully we guys see more of you at the games, because we really just need that energy, on campus. Since COVID's been a little dry, so we want to make sure that our campus is united as one. With you being a track star, what is your specialty within this sport? What's your specialty in the sport?
I'm a sprinter. Yes. I hate anything long distance, but so I'm a sprinter. I'm a hurdler. I used to high jump, but right now my main specialty is focusing on the 100 and the 100 hurdles.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So we'll be sure to see you at those meets.
Sure.
Do you know what your meet days are specifically for the semester?
I think our first meet is in Fresno on the 22nd. I know in March we have meets in SAC. We have one at ARC, we have one at Sac State, we have one at UC Davis. I know that for sure. So those are the three that I know of that are here. So if you wanted to support, it's in March.
In March, yes. So we expect to see all you guys at these upcoming games, these upcoming meets, especially the 100 and 200 sprints. So you can see our friend Maya here. Do you have any words of wisdom for people that want to start athletics here at SCC?
Ooh, I say put yourself out there, talk to people. That's the best way to get there. You talk to one person, they know one person, they know another person. All of a sudden, you're all a big community, whether it's sports, clubs, anything. So just talk to people, put yourself out there, and make new friends.
Right. That's what I always say, networking.
For sure.
We have had so much support on campus. So it's like whatever you want on campus, as long as you start to talk to people and let them know what you want, you'll find it.
For sure.
Right. That's super good. How many days are you on campus? Do you spend a lot of time on campus?
Every day. Every weekday. I'm here.
Right. Because you have to condition and practice and classes.
So every day.
Right. So this is your home. Have you tried the new cafe?
I have. Me and my friend go after practice.
Oh my gosh, you love it?
I have a night class, so we go right in between practice and class.
Perfect. That's super perfect. We're excited that we finally have that cafe here.
It's so like convenient. Like it's right here.
Yeah, especially because you're on campus so much. That's really perfect.
Here, you learn a lot. I'm talking to him, right?
Yeah, I want you guys to make it a
okay.
combo.
I watched a lot of NASCAR when I was a kid, but just like SpongeBob.
You get a little NASCAR
SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, people into baseball are usually into NASCAR. I think that kind of goes hand in hand, or no?
Yeah, I had every jersey when I was a little kid.
That's pretty cool.
All the racers. Yeah.
What got you into baseball as opposed to NASCAR driving?
My dad, when I was like 2 years old, he just put a bat in my hands. I just fell in love with the game.
That's great.
And yeah, I've just been playing ever since.
And then you got recruited here as a true freshman?
Yeah, so I was a senior in high school, and Coach Bomberry and Soli wanted me to come here and come check it out, and I fell in love with the place as soon as I came here in the program.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So the KHA department is being pretty helpful, supporting you in your dreams, helping you not only as an athlete but as a student too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, most definitely. Everybody here, the academics, obviously that comes first, and student athlete. So everybody here is making sure that all of us get our AAs and stay up to date on our schooling.
Right. So what's your goal after you get your AA? You gonna transfer? Keep playing baseball?
Yeah, I want to play in the big leagues, and that's always been my dream since I've been a little kid. So, I want to pursue a 4-year after this and transfer and keep going and play as long as I can. That's
perfect. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that SEC is supporting you. We've gotten a lot of that from the other players that we talked to. So I'm excited to see what the season holds for you. Yes. Being that you came in as a freshman, you were recruited, you're now a true sophomore. What improvements have you made in the past 2 years? It's been a lot of figuring myself out, not only just as a player but as a person as well. And I think that's been really important. I have a good coaching staff that really takes care of players as well as cares about them. So for me, it's just been getting in the weight room, putting on weight, and just staying consistent. Okay, so if you are underweight, are you a red shirt? What does that mean, being a red shirt? Not necessarily. It's just red shirt's a good option for guys who may not be good enough to be on the team yet, but there's a lot of potential in them, so they take a year and they grind and get prepared for their next year. Oh, so really a red shirt just shows a newcomer having ambition, doing what it takes to get on the team, right? Yeah, red shirts are great. They obviously are here for a reason, and every single one of them, they grind and they put in as much work as everybody else, and we're very appreciative of that. That's good to hear. I when I was hanging around, heard of people saying red shirt as an insult, so I wasn't quite sure what that meant. No, not at all. Not an insult. Not one bit. Perfect. So that just means that they have the ambition to come grind and show SCC what they have. Absolutely. If you could give the viewers watching an incentive to support your games, what would that incentive be? Come out and show SSC some love. We're out here. We're competing for a state title, and that's our goal. So that's been our goal since day one, and every single year we want to do just that. So, yeah. Have you guys received a state title? Yeah. Recently? Last one, I believe, was 1999. Oh. So, yeah, competing every year. It's been a while. Have you guys been close? Yeah. To the title? Several Final Four appearances, yeah. Several Final Four. Okay, that's good to hear. Yep. What's with the spitting? Why do baseball players spit so much?
Baseball thing.
Oh, okay. A baseball thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's done it. I don't know why. All right, we've got another of Sacramento's finest baseball players here with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Dylan Drake. I'm a baseball player here at City, and I play shortstop.
A shortstop? Yeah. What's that?
Shortstop is infield on the left side of second base.
So you make their journey shorter to the second base?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like an intercept?
Kind of. It's me and I'm a middle infielder. There's two middle infielders. And we're both right around second. And yeah, it's ground balls.
Perfect. So I want to know, how do you feel supported here at SEC as a baseball player? Do you think the community is supporting you and coming to your games?
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like the community is really supportive. Also, the coaches do a good job of that. And the atmosphere around the team is really good. Our teammates are really supportive of each other, so that helps a lot.
That's good to hear. That's the second time we've heard you guys have a very good support system. So we're glad to hear that. But we do want our campus community to show out a bit more. And so what does your season look like? When does it end?
It's pretty busy. We go throughout May. End of May is playoffs. But till then, we're just playing every week, 3-game series. So it's pretty busy. Yeah.
That's good to know. How do you integrate your busy athletic schedule with being a student as well as having a personal life?
It's tough. You have to sacrifice a lot of personal life, especially, but we do have some time for schoolwork, usually after practice or before practice, but it's a hard balance, but with your teammates helping you as well, it's pretty easy.
That's good to hear. So let's talk a bit about personal best. You're a true sophomore, and so what has your journey looked like from starting as a freshman? What improvements have you made?
I made a lot of improvements. Gaining a lot of size helped. Be surrounded with people who also have the same goals as you helps a lot, like getting better. If you're out here and you're trying your best, you're going to get better. So it's pretty easy.
Perfect. Yeah. If you have something just to leave our students with, what would that word of wisdom be?
I would say just give it your best at everything that you do. Every breath that you take, just give it your all, and you'll be good.
Perfect. Thanks so much for coming out with us, Dylan.
Yeah,
have a great game today.
Thank you.
Bye. Cut.
Okay, because if you end good with the coach, do you get more playtime and stuff like that?
Well, just a little bit.
Okay, period. So you was in a Jordan commercial?
Yeah, I started in it.
You starred in the Jordan. When
Yeah.
did it air?
It aired, was it last year? I think it was last year, early last year.
How does a JUCO basketball athlete find themselves in a Jordan commercial, starring in the Jordan commercial?
I was in a movie called Earth Mama. It's an A24 film. And the casting directors that casted me for that had basically told me about it, and they were like, you know, you're a good hooper, you feel me? Like, you should try out for it or like audition for it. And I did. And then, you know, I got the call back and everything. I flew out to Toronto, first class, you know.
Oh, period, first class.
Thing,
Okay,
you know.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you know, met with the choreographers and everything, and it was a blast. I had fun.
That's really, really exciting. And so let's take a step back because you are a certified actress. How did we get, I need a little origin. I just need a quick origin story. How did we get into acting? How did that get you into basketball? Connect the pieces for me.
Well, I've been playing basketball since I can't really remember, you know, since I could
All your life.
pick up a little ball, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I always
yeah,
had the
yeah.
little Nerf ball little thing. I was always hooping. Acting just like came out of nowhere. I was around 16, I believe. And it was just this post on Instagram, and they were basically like, you know, we're looking for, you know, girl around 16, 18, whatever, that hoops, that's from the Bay. And I was just like, okay, that sounds like me. You know, I ain't never acted before, but I love movies. Like,
Yeah.
I love 70s, 80s, you know, all type of different movies. And, you know, like, even with friends and family, like, I always recite lines and everything. But just, like, for fun, like, on some playing stuff. But, yeah, I did that audition with them, and they were just like, damn, like, you're a natural, you know? Like, it was open call, so it was anybody who could do it. So, yeah, that's basically how I got into it, just off an Instagram post. And I thought it was fake.
Yeah.
But I wanted to.
I'll try.
Yeah, you know, and it was
Well, look at that.
really, yeah.
You know, sometimes you just got to take risk and do things for the plot, and you never know where God will bring that to you.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to hear that. Are there any more film or acting in your future?
Yeah, I mean, I'm studying theater right now. I'm working with a mentor who's also an actress. And,
Okay.
you know, I want to get back into it, but, you know, I got the braces right now and I'm doing basketball. So, you know, my time will come again. But, yeah, I definitely want to keep going for sure. I mean, there's no age limit for acting.
Right.
So,
Yeah, no, that's a lifelong thing that you can get into.
Yeah.
Something creative. It seems like you're a bit passionate about it. I think you're a natural in front of the camera.
Yeah, thank you.
So that works well. Hey, Sac City, we're here on the field with our track and field athletes.
Emmanuel Marsh.
Emmanuel Marsh, what's your position within the sport?
I'm a triple and long jumper. I'm also on the 4x1 team.
The what team?
4x1, 4x100.
Okay.
Team.
I'm not really, I've been making this announcement all day. I'm not really a sports person. So what is a triple jump?
Triple jump. It's in the pit over down there, but you really just 3 steps off a board and then jump into pit of sand, honestly. So.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that in the Olympics. Because, you know, we just had the Olympics last year. I watched a little bit of that. And so I do know what that triple jump is. What's your personal best versus, like, the average best?
My personal best is 44.6. But I've only been jumping for like a year though, so.
Okay, you're a sophomore?
No, I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Okay. It seems that you've made a good impression with your coaches.
Yeah.
Tell me how you were able to impress them.
Well, Coach Rod made me sections last year, like in the middle of my high school season, so. Yeah, wanted me to come out here, so I talked to him in the summer. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've been conditioning and practicing with them since then.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty good to hear. So, what do you plan on doing with your experience as a track and field athlete within the JUCO?
I'm possibly gonna stay another year. Hopefully, because the new rule of you get another 4 years after 2 years of JUCO.
Oh,
then,
okay.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the Olympics in 2028. So.
Oh, that's good to hear. That would be an exciting watch. Are you born and raised in the Sacramento area?
Yeah.
Perfect. So that would be super exciting for our community to see you in the 2028 Olympics. Make sure we check out Emmanuel Marsh for that. And so give me a bit more origin of why track and field is the sport that you chose.
I was pretty much a baseball player all my life, and then had a little setback in my senior year. So, and my dad, he jumped in high school, so he just recommended it because I was having problems with baseball, and ain't looked back from there, honestly. So
that's pretty good. I'm glad to hear that you found something that you are passionate about that you can settle into, and it seems like you're pretty good out here.
Yeah.
So that's good to hear. And then you also mentioned that you are a 4x1?
4x1, yeah, relay.
Relay racing,
yeah, relay
with the stake.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that one. What about your personal best for that?
Oh, this will be my first year doing it.
Okay, so you haven't necessarily marked your personal best just yet. That's so exciting. We know we have a lot of meets coming up in March for the month of March, and so we could plan to check you out your debut with the 4-1.
Yeah.
That's super exciting. We can't wait. If you could give an incentive to the viewers in the community as to why they should come support the track and field team more, what would that incentive be?
Incentive as in what? Like
what is a good reason? What would make me excited about coming to a track and field meet?
I mean, the community here, I actually enjoy the team. Everyone's like all put together and everything too, and you know, everyone likes the family, so.
Yeah, I agree. Moving around the athletics department, we've seen a lot of great people, supportive, and pretty nice people. So I imagine that you have that same experience as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. February 7th, take 2.
That's take 3.
No, it's not. Now it is.
You said take 1 already. Take 2.
Oh my God. Inquire anything for, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. I'm so sorry. No, I really have this one. This is. Those episodes are boring. We're getting better, I swear. Drop, you do it.
We have Monday, February 17th.
What the fudge? So I gotta start that whole part over?
Got married.
An African man? He got money? Like a Nigerian prince or something?
Oh. In Rhoda Hall. I'm sorry. Can I just cut into finish the rest of this sentence? You don't have to take the
Oh, shoot, I don't take it in. Why you give it up then? Sweet mercy. All right.
I was just trying to do a.
But you had it all loose, though. So, like, so I just lean over, like this.
What you say? Like a trucker? Exactly. Jada, I can't hear you that well because my earphones. Like, you don't have a mic, so I can't hear you that.
You guys.
It's right here.
Have you ever watched like those like sports interviews?
Yeah, where they hold the mic for? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Wait, can I see? Pause this. Oh, I was gonna say it's 90 minutes to do this.
Cut. Easy peasy, simple, right?
We could do another one at this point. Yeah.
Period.